concerns me is speed. How fast will it go? Can it get me over her quickly? 0 to 60. Can it outrun her memory? Yeah, what I really need is an open road and a whole lot of speed. I'd like to trade in this old truck, 'cause it makes me think of her, and that just slows me up. See, it's the first place we made love, where we used to sit and talk on the tailgate all night long, but now she's gone, and I need to move on, so give me speed. How fast will it go? Can it get me over her quickly? 0 to 60. Can it outrun her memory? Yeah, what I really need is an open road and a whole lot of speed. Throw me them keys so I can put some miles between us. Tear off that rear view mirror, there's nothing left to see. Yeah. Let me lean on that gas, all she catches up fast. So give me speed. How fast will it go? Can it get me over her quickly? 0 to 60. Can it outrun her memory? Yeah, what I really need is an open road and a whole lot of speed. That's what I need. I'm tired of spinning my wheels. I'm tired of spinning my wheels.
You always make it about you.
You deserve the best.
From despotic dance music
To presumptuous pop.
to the smug sounds of indie tracks.
Your music is all right here. Your music. Self Radio.
The toilets still work, our captain isn't a drunk Italian, and there hasn't been an iceberg in sight. So far, this cruise is going good.
Passengers, tonight's screening of Going Overboard will begin in 10 minutes on the sun.
I take that back. This won't be a good cruise after all. But this is movie night. Hello and welcome to Movie Night, your #1 source for film reviews about bad cruise ship movies. I'm your host, Jonathan Paula. Presently, I'm somewhere in the Caribbean Ocean enjoying a cruise with my family. And since I had to record this particular episode a week early, I thought we'd focus on something relevant, like cruise ship related films. So let's begin with Going Overboard. Released in May of 1989, this $200,000 comedy farce is really only notable for being the first feature film to star A-list funny man Adam Sandler. But before he even matured or was a cast player in Saturday Night Live, he starred as a struggling comic on board a cruise ship. After his recent string of uninspired, unfunny cash grabs, it's easy to forget Sandler was once a hilarious comic with some truly great material. Sadly, however, we get almost none of that in this sorry excuse for a film. Instead, he puts on stupid voices, mugs for the camera, and generally acts like an incompetent goof for the majority of the 97-minute film. The supporting cast includes Tom Hodges, Scott LaRose, Billy Zane, and Billy Bob Thornton, none of whom are the slightest bit memorable. The story plods along to the incessant sounds of a steel drum calypso band, cheap muzak, and bland jazz. And the actual presentation style is curiously inconsistent. Sandler himself breaks the fourth wall to introduce us to the story, immediately apologizing for its low budget. And then he schleps the viewer around the boat like we're watching his personal vlog or something. But other sequences are conventionally shot and edited for some reason. I hesitate to guess what director Valerie Breeman was possibly thinking.
Maybe you should avoid telling actual jokes and just stick to improvising and talking with the audience.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah?
A lot funnier than that jerk they hired as the ship's comedian.
You actually thought that joke was funny?
Well, let me put it this way. He's funny. The other guy's a hack.
Yeah, I am funny. He really is a hack, isn't he?
The lethargic and pointless narrative is worsened by constantly cutting away to Miss Universe confessionals, ridiculous dream sequences, and Burt Young as General Noriega, who is actually watching the film itself on VHS, who defends his honor by shouting at the TV, "We'll see who gets the last laugh, you leftover worthless kangaroo vomit." Besides being awfully paced, the R-rated movie is really quite uncomfortable and awkward. Every scene plays out 3 times longer than it needs to be, almost as if it was deliberately padded so the picture could qualify for feature length. With unrealistic dialogue and empty characters, the film is devoid of conflict and tension, making it a true struggle to actually sit through. It's no surprise that this film presently sits in IMDb's bottom 10 rated movies of all time. It is just so painfully boring, I regretted watching literally every scene. Going overboard is terrible, not even enjoyable ironically. My score in the Ratomatic, a big fat 1. With no redeeming qualities and nary a single laugh whatsoever, it's a wonder Sandler actually managed to have a successful career after this piece of garbage. Anyway, time for tonight's poll question. What's your ideal cruise destination? Leave your response as a comment below. Next up tonight, Speed 2 Cruise Control. This extremely ill-advised follow-up to the smash action hit from 3 years earlier somehow managed to earn over $50 million in profit when it was released in June of 1997. The PG-13 action thriller stars Sandra Bullock and Jason Patric as a couple taking a Caribbean vacation aboard a luxury ocean liner when it's hijacked by the nefarious Willem Dafoe. Although future Oscar winner Bullock is beautiful, festive, and decently relatable in the lead, even her participation here was obviously a giant misstep, remarking on her being stuck in another violent situation. "I swear I'm never leaving the house again." Patrick, meanwhile, is hokey and uncomfortable every time he's on camera, and is perhaps the least convincing action star in film history, delivering his lines with as much charisma as a wet cardboard box. Dafoe is amusing as the scenery-chewing villain, but for all the wrong reasons. The deranged software designer decides to sabotage the very ship he's riding on for poorly explained, unbelievable reasons. Whereas the original picture was a literal non-stop thrill ride, most of this 121-minute picture takes place on one of the slowest forms of transportation, a leisure cruise, eliciting absolutely zero excitement in the process. Although the script, originally intended to be the third Die Hard picture, was seemingly retailored with Keanu Reeves in mind, he was fortunately smart enough to avoid this terrible project, which stumbles from one ridiculous scene to the next. Everything is far more contrived and goofier too, but the forced humor is never funny. Let's be honest, it takes a considerable amount of effort to make a film about hijackings, murder, explosions, and bombs boring, but the usually competent director Jean de Bont somehow found a way to do just that.
Watertight doors are closed. Ballast doors should open any minute. Close it! Close it! Close it! You just told me to open them! Follow me. One of the few sequences that works, and actually delivers some tense moments, comes when an alarm is triggered and the tropes of stereotypical passengers are forced to flee the boat. Mark Mancina's mostly reggae score is pretty hammy, and often distracting. However, the visual effects by Industrial Light and Magic are top-notch, bringing to life many of the larger, more impressive action sequences. Although it lasts way too damn long, becoming almost a parody of itself, the final climactic sequence, which sees the cruise ship crashing into a St. Martin harbor, is nothing short of epic. Eating up nearly 25% of the film's $110 million budget, this climax would set records as the single most expensive stunt ever photographed. But cutting away to the ship's second officer counting down the ship's slowing speed, literally 10 separate times, is a complete joke. Bullock and Dafoe are also completely absent from the final third of the movie, only re-entering the narrative a full 30 minutes later when it's convenient to the story. We're lucky the movie was a critical shipwreck, otherwise we might have been subjected to Speed 3, Escalator Escape. The 1994 original is one of my favorite action movies that I purchased on VHS and DVD, rewatching it often. But this sequel is a regrettable mistake I hope I never have to watch again. Speed 2 Cruise Control. Tensionless drivel, despite fun action. My rating, A2. Falling extremely far from the proverbial tree, this may very well be the most disappointing and poorly conceived theatrical sequel ever produced. While the final crash is certainly worth checking out, the rest of the movie isn't, and I thought it was bad.
A quick reminder now to check out the Movie Night Archive channel for my exclusive trailer commentaries and an organized library of all our past reviews. Let's finish up tonight with my review of Boat Trip. This $20 million rom-com was released stateside on March 21st, 2003, and no surprise here, completely failed to make back a profit. Horatio Sands and Oscar winner Cuba Gooding Jr. star as two dim-witted, hopeless romantics who endeavor to pick up chicks on a singles cruise. But in their infinite stupidity, they manage to get booked on a trip for homosexual men. These two guys are likable enough, and thankfully they're more oblivious than hateful towards their new group of gay friends. And a majority of their performance issues can likely be attributed to the poor script writing. As Sands deals with his irrational homophobia, Gooding falls in love with Rosalind Sanchez, the ship's female dance instructor, who of course assumes he's gay. What happens from there is nothing short of one hackneyed and bigoted joke after another, as our heroes struggle to make sense of their situation while constantly being hit on by an elderly Roger Moore, playing a flamboyantly gay British passenger, and a role that will totally have you rethink everything you thought you knew about James Bond. Honestly, hearing him flirtatiously ask during breakfast, "Would you like a bite of my sausage?" is worth the price of admission alone.
You hear that, Jer? All the sex a man could want.
Well, then you must visit the hole-in-one room.
Oh, they have an onboard driving range.
Some of the chaps down there do swings and very large clubs. You two have an open relationship?
Open? What do you mean by open relationship?
You date.
Of course we date. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's absolutely wonderful. We must get together sometime, go for a midnight swim. Do whatever feels right. That is what a gay cruise is all about.
Depending on how dated your sense of humor is, a scene where Gooding nervously attempts to illustrate his favorite oral sex techniques on a banana will either make you laugh or roll your eyes. The writing struggles to maintain any sense of purpose, wandering between intolerant nonsense and an unoriginal love plot. Occasionally, though, the experience does deliver a few laughs, notably from Sands' loud and boisterous delivery and Bob Gunton as the ship's captain. Leisurely paced, the whimsical score by Robert Folk doesn't help matters much either, and instead, the movie plays out like a bad sitcom. Director Mort Nathan contributes nothing to the PG-13 rated picture beyond the basic shot compositions and visual styles, but at least there's rarely any technical missteps. The 94-minute picture is innocent fun, if occasionally offensive and trite. Nothing I'd be interested in watching again, but it's honestly not that bad. Boat Trip, uninspired amusement that's borderline intolerant. I'll give this a 3 for my final rating. While there's never anything outright bad, boring, or cringeworthy with this picture, it rarely does anything right either. It sort of floats along like one big homophobic joke. I thought it was lame. Finally, tonight, let's take a look at some of your tweet critiques. If you see a new movie in theaters, tweet your review at the JPMN hashtag. Next week, when I'm back on dry land, we'll take another look at some summer action films we missed earlier this year. The Lone Ranger starring Johnny Depp, World War Z with Brad Pitt, and Two Guns with Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. Once you've seen these films, share your opinions by voting in the polls below or by leaving a comment review. If you'd like to watch more episodes of Movie Night, check out the related video links to my right, or click subscribe to be notified of all new content. And be sure to follow me on Twitter or Facebook for updates between episodes. Once again, my name is Jonathan Paula. Thank you for watching and listening. Until next time, have a good movie night.
Swear that you're staying single, next thing you know, you meet a girl at a bar, and next thing you know, you get her laughing, it's 2 a.m., you're telling your buddies, 3 months in, and she ain't moving in, the next thing you know, there's a U-Haul trailer, next thing you know, your old apartment, it's y'all's new place, there goes the carpet, but the deer head stays, next thing you know, you're saving money like never before, just spend it all at a jewelry store, getting down on one knee on her mama's porch, just pray she don't say no. Next thing you know, your best man gives a half-drunk speech, and you're sunburned on a honeymoon beach, and your left hand's getting used to that ring, and there the next 2 or 3 years gone. Next thing you know, really trying, next thing you know, there's a test on the counter, next thing you know, she's standing there crying, nodding her head yes, you're half excited, half scared to death, cause next thing you know, you're wearing scrubs and a funny white hat, and the doctor saying, how you doing there, Dad, and nobody's ever called you that, and you take the drive home slow. Next thing you know, it's first steps, first dates, first car. It's 11:01, wondering where they are. You're saying that a USC's too far. It's amazing how fast 17 years go. Next thing you know, next thing you know, next thing you know, you get to know your wife again, and you're more in love than you've ever been. With a lot of years of remember wins, and still some down the road. 'Cause next thing you know, you got a yard full of your kids' and you take them to church, teach them to fish, and you tell them stories every chance you get about how fast this life down here can go. Next thing you know, next thing you know.
You've won. You're in charge now. Finally, it's all about you. Self Radio.
Such a baby's coming around. My sucking powers have no bounds. Suction cups are running shit. I'm pretty hot, you must admit. Do not test my sucking power. I'll climb your tower in just an hour. You can't kill me, I'm way too cool. I'm sponging up your windows full. Hey, it's me. Fuck yeah, it is. I am my own theme song. Fuck yeah, let's do another verse. Fuck your shit, I'm going up. You can't unsuck my suction cup. There's so much stuff I get to climb. So while I'm climbing, I climb full time. Since I'm climbing up so far, I'll play a tune on my guitar. I don't climb for girls or money. I climb 'cause it's fucking funny. It's me again. My favorite words are the vocal ones. That's the shit I'm talking about. Break down, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Times for just the thrill to get up to the man who has the skill to piss people off their anger bills when they try to stop him, but he's climbing still. He can take a hit, he can take a blow, but it's
watch me nay nay.
Why me do it?
Now watch me whip.
Kill it.
Watch me nay nay.
Okay.
Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
Can you do
Now
it?
watch me. Ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me. Ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me. Ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me. Ooh,
Okay.
ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me. Ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me.
Can you do
Ooh, watch
it?
me, watch me.
Can you do
Ooh,
it?
ooh, do
Bring
the
it.
stanky leg.
Stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank, stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank, stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank, stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank.
Do the stanky leg.
Stank, stank.
Now break your legs.
Break 'em.
Break your legs.
Break the
Tell
knob.
'em break your legs.
Break 'em.
Break your legs.
Break the
Go on
knob.
and break your legs.
Break 'em.
Break your legs.
Break the
Go on
knob.
and break your legs.
Break 'em.
Break your legs.
Break the knob.
Now I me bop,
Bop.
bop, bop,
Bop, bop.
bop, 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 bop,
Bop, bop.
bop. Now I me bop, bop, bop,
Bop, bop.
bop, 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 bop,
Bop, bop.
bop. Now watch me whip, hey. Now watch me nay nay.
Okay.
Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
Why me do
Now watch
it?
me whip,
Kill it.
watch me nay nay.
Okay.
Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
Can you do
Now watch me,
it?
ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh,
Okay.
ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh. Now I
Bring
me
it.
you,
Soldier.
now I me Superman.
Okay.
Now I me you,
Soldier.
now I me Superman.
Okay.
Now I me you,
Soldier.
now I me Superman.
Okay.
Now I me you,
Soldier.
now I me Superman.
Okay.
Now I me Duff, Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff, Duff, Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Hold on,
Duff 'em.
now I me Duff, Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff, Duff, Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff,
Duff 'em.
Duff.
Duff 'em.
Now I me Bop,
the
Bop,
left.
Bop, Bop,
To the right.
Bop, Bop,
To the
Bop,
left.
Bop, Bop.
To the right.
Bop, I me Bop,
To the
Bop,
left.
Bop, Bop,
To the right.
Bop, Bop,
To the
Bop,
left.
Bop, Bop.
To the right.
Now watch me whip, hey. Now watch me nay nay.
Okay.
Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
Why me do
Now watch
it?
me whip.
Kill it.
Watch me nay nay.
Okay.
Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
Can you do
Now watch me,
it?
ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh, watch
Yeah.
me, watch me, ooh,
Okay.
ooh, ooh.
Bring it.
Hey, are you having fun out there? Because you know Andy and I are having a great time here playing doctor.
Be your own montage.
It's all about me.
Self Radio.
I was out taking shots, throwing down at the spot. 3 sheets, just me and the guys. Every single Saturday night I was killing time, crushing cans, trying not to catch a tan, 'cause I was under them neon lights. Every single Saturday night, yeah. Everybody knew they could find me there. And right out of the blue, right out of nowhere, out of nowhere. Sitting over in the corner, baby, I saw pretty red lips working on a white claw, shaking to a little, shook me all night long. And I thought, man, what a beautiful sight. In the morning, you don't wake up in my shirt now, even holding hands, walking out of church now. Who'd have thought, baby, looking back, that that would be my last single Saturday night? Yeah, my last single Saturday night. And now when I'm out having a drink or two, if they see me, they see you. 'Cause girl, I got you by my side every single Saturday night, yeah. Every now and then the boys tell me they miss me. Oh, but they all get it 'cause they were right there with me. Yeah, with me, with me. Sitting over in the corner, baby, I saw pretty red lips working on a white claw, shaking to a little, shook me all night long. And I thought, man, what a beautiful sight. In the morning, you don't wake up in my shirt now, even holding hands, walking out of church now. Who'd have thought, baby, looking back, that would be my last single Saturday night. The last time that I drank for a girl I've never met before. I wasn't looking for love when I walked through the door, but damn if I didn't find what I wasn't even looking for. Sitting over in the corner, baby, I saw pretty red lips working on a white claw. Shaking to a little, shook me all night long. And I thought, damn, what a beautiful sight. In the morning, you don't wake up in my shirt now. Look at us, even picking out a church now. Who'd have thought, baby, looking back, that would be my last single Saturday night. Yeah. My last single Saturday night.
Didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. And Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a glass of ice. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a split from the side clean up to my heel. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman with a half-grown kid. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Mama got a little bit of perfume on the neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack, and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, your paws run dark. She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said to thine own self be true. And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do? She said, just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Started to turn, and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Wasn't long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later I was born as two. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat. Now, ain't no bad. Now, in this world, there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites. They call me bad and criticize Mama for turning me out, no matter how little we. can have. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years, well, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't have what it's up to you, now don't let me down, hon. Your mama's gonna move you uptown. Oh, and I guess she did.
Well, I haven't heard this in a while. Actually, I have. It's shit.
Well, my throat was dry and it was getting late. I was at this bar on an interstate when a guy with this bird on his shoulder walked through the door. Yeah. He proceeded to tell me the wildest thing. He said, "Sir, this bird of mine can sing like no other bird you have ever heard before." Well, I kind of looked at the guy and said, "Oh, really?" He turned to the bird and said, "Do old Willie." When the bird started singing, I almost fell in the floor.
Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got to take care of me.
Well, if that ain't the darndest thing. Well, I thought, son, what a heck of a thing. A man could get rich making that bird sing, and I could feel this wild ear coming on strong. And besides, I'm sitting here with 2 weeks' pay, and I'm probably blowing on beer anyway. Then he said, "Hey, when did you hear him sing like George Jones? He stopped loving her today. A place to read upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today." I said, "Well, that does it, sir. Yep, I'd like to buy that bird for the $500 taken off your hands, huh?" Well, he thought for a while. He said, "All right," he handed me the bird, and he said, "Good night." He counted my money, and out the door he ran. Well, I was thinking I'd found the rainbow's end, that the money would soon be pouring in, when suddenly the bird just flew out the door and was gone. Well, then it hit me, and I got more than mad, because I knew right then that I'd been had, and as he flew off into the night, he was singing this song.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Somebody stop that bird!
The life I love is making money with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again.
My bird!
I just can't wait to get on the road again.
My $500!
The life I love is making money with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again.
Somebody give me a BB gun!
Road again.
I want that bird!
I just can't wait to get on the road again.
This is for the bird!
The life I love is making money with my friends. I can't wait to get on.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I can just hold you tonight.
It's the bomb. Bombastic. It's Self Radio.
In Lego City, the new construction site is busy. The construction crew awaits the giant truck with a heavy roof element. The roof has arrived, and they're ready with a mobile crane. Hey! You can build the mobile crane, raise the boom arm, operate the winch, lift up the heavy roof, and build your city. the new construction site from Lego City.
私だけの君に届いて猫でフォトトヤですこの耳は君の甘い言葉を聞き逃さないためにあるのこの進歩は素直じゃない気持ち代わりに伝える本当は寂しいけどそっけないふりをして迷子のことらちゃう猫かぶり不意打ちかぶり残ったら貸してざらしないなら食べちゃうぞいいのいいのそのままでもっとパタルラリラッタ輝くよいいのいいの前向きで史上最高のオーリーワンにゃんてにゃんて本気だからもっとパタルラリラッタこっち向いて好き好き好きってハートをぶらせて気づかせるわ私だけの君に届いて猫でフォトトヤですどうもハララ絶好調転んでドロンコ気にしないでしょもしかしたら見つかるかもしれない埋もれて気づかない方だからもう本音を言いたいけどそっけないふりをしてうつうつ猫耳コトラちゃういたずらに爪くぎきらりもうお預けばっかりつまらないからすねちゃうぞいいのいいのわがままでもっとパタルラリラッタ叶えるよいいのいいのいつまでも見つめていたい Only you にゃんてにゃんてラブインだもっとパタルラリラッタときめいでドキドキドキってハートは素直で困っちゃうわにゃんてにゃんて好き好き好きかぶり Only one いいのいいのそのままでもっとパタルラリラッタ輝くよいいのいいの前向きで史上最高のオーリーワンにゃんてにゃんて本気だからもっとパタルラリラッタこっち向いて好き好き好きってハートをぶらせて気づかせるわ私だけの君に届いて猫でフォトトヤです
I've always been a rolling stone with a reckless streak. Yeah, the grass never gets too grown underneath my feet. City lights, southern stars, no such thing as gone too far. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any map dot location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. Yeah, the beauty of the northern lights in my mind is faded. The blue sky over Telluride next to you's kinda overrated. The winding road, let it twist. My home's wherever your heart is. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any map dot location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. Wherever you go, I know. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any mapped out location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. I could be happy anywhere with you.
Let's take a break from all this narcissistic music and listen to the news.
Weasel News.
Hipster loses colon after eating Los Santos River sashimi.
Divorced mothers love social media. Loser News.
A man lost his colon yesterday from eating Los Santos River sashimi. And health authorities are warning citizens that while the return of fish to the Ellis waterway is extremely positive for the city, it's likely to be another 20,000 years before they are in any way safe for human consumption.
It's good to see that river full of life, even if it is invasive species from overseas.
In the old days, it was singles bars. Before that, tennis clubs. Before that, loneliness and social disgrace, or going on the game. Now, divorcees are finding love on the internet, which is uniting desperate, premenopausal women with creepy, lonely, younger men. Weasel News. Confirming your prejudices.
Think everything revolves around you?
I love myself.
It does. Self Radio takes you to a new place. Your inflated ego and ideas of good music. So, Self Radio.
At Southern Company, we know the right solutions start with the right questions. Like, how do we deliver clean, reliable, affordable energy for today and tomorrow? Southern Company, building the future of energy.
107.7 WIBK, it's time for You Choose the News. We got 3 headlines this morning. A man arrested twice on a tractor for DUI 17 minutes apart. A guy faked a heart attack more than 20 times to avoid paying restaurant bills. And an Airbnb host struggles to evict a guest who stayed for 541 days and counting. Thank you for the votes this morning. What headline are we doing today, Nancy?
A guy faked a heart attack more than 20 times to avoid paying restaurant bills.
What's that phrase they call it where you are dining and dashing? This is like dining and heart attacking. Why?
I've actually been in a restaurant when somebody had a heart attack. I wonder if they were just trying to get out of their bill.
It was this guy. This guy. He's done it 20 times. 20 times.
Gracious.
50-year-old guy in Spain. You know, 50-year-olds known for heavy heart attack activity, I suppose. He has done this, and he was sent to jail for 42 days, but he could be looking at more time. So one restaurant said he would order several glasses of white label whiskey to wash down a Russian salad before faking the heart attack. And multiple restaurants have been passing his photo around to warn other places. Watch out for this guy. They say since been caught, was sentenced to 42 days in jail. But because his scams were considered, quote, minor crimes, because the totals weren't a lot individually, he didn't get in a whole lot of trouble, but they're planning to file a joint complaint. Like a class action against...
Was he not ordered to pay restitution?
Oh, no, it doesn't say.
I mean, they should.
I have a question. Because one of my biggest fears is because we're so distracted with the kids and stuff at restaurants. My fear is that we're going to walk away and not pay the bill, or I'm going to think my wife did or something like that.
Yeah.
Is there somebody always watching? How do restaurants know? I
don't know.
Is somebody watching? Do they got like an eagle eye on a table to see? Because it's kind of a bit of an honor system.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Especially when, waiters are busy or they've got multiple tables and you just get up and leave, or the opposite, where they don't come and refill your water for 20 minutes and you just stand up like that. Gosh, that would be so embarrassing to accidentally do.
To walk out? Because didn't you say you walked out of a store once and you forgot to pay for something and you were so embarrassed? What was that recently? In the last year, you went somewhere and you forgot to pay for something.
Oh, no. If I find something like in my Target cart, I will take it back inside and then pay for it. I cannot do it. But have you ever seen anybody driving down the side of the road with the gas pump handle still in their car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the gas pump? No.
Yeah,
no.
Where they've driven off with it.
No,
and
I've not seen that.
Detaches it. Oh, yeah.
No, but it drives me
that.
when I see the cap open.
Yeah.
I see that drives me. I'm curious if anybody's listening has ever seen anybody dine and dash, and then how that's handled, or if you work in restaurants. I'm just really curious how that works. Like, are they watching with sort of like the side eye or whatnot? But either way, don't be like this guy.
You love Lala Kent on Vanderpump Rules. Now get to know her on Give Them Lala.
I used to be so down with dudes giving me pet names right off the bat. The second a dude, I first meet him and he calls me baby, I'm like, and we're done here. Goodbye.
Really?
Yeah, don't call me babe, baby, boo, bye.
Interesting. That's
but
a big
I can call them boo because I call everybody boo.
What if that's their excuse?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, you don't. You're a man. You move different than me.
Watch what Lala is talking about on YouTube or search for Give Them Lala wherever you listen.
Tammy is on the phone. Good morning, Tammy. You got a story from your perspective?
Well, I work at Cracker Barrel, and it is unfriggin' real. People will come in, age doesn't matter. I've seen grandmothers with their grandkids, and they will order all kinds of food, and you'll know they're going to do it. You get these little signs, and then they get up and they just walk out like they own it.
Wait, okay, so what are some signs?
When they let the kids order whatever they want, when they're ordering lots of salads and bottled drinks and, and they're extra, extra, extra nice to you. They're like real talkative, and they think being overly nice, you're not going to think that they're fixing to do this.
But when they get called out, when they get busted, it's always, oh, I made a mistake, like I forgot.
Yeah, or do you bust them?
Like this one lady, she did it 3 times in 2 weeks. We knew her face. because we know each check who it belongs to. You know, there's a system. Finally, they stood at the door to stop her, and she still didn't pay.
Wait, how did he stop her and she
Exactly.
still didn't pay?
She just kept on. I've got to go to my car and get the money, or
You can't
she
do
just kept on and on
What
with
are you going to
them.
do, tackle her?
And
yeah,
you're not allowed, you know, anymore. You're not.
That's it.
And the servers, we're not allowed to touch them. We can't stop them.
Back in the day, you tackle somebody, you get an extra star on your apron.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm going to come intern there.
I'm a 5-star Cracker Barrel general. Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate it,
Tammy.
Tammy. Oh, I love her.
You love Lala Kent on Vanderpump Rules. Now get to know her on Give Them Lala.
When you get married, I'm letting you know, no one gives but you. And when you get remarried, then people really don't, except you. No one needs to hear your backstory and speeches given. It's so boring. Have a cap, like no longer than a minute. No one cares about your love story. I know it's hard to hear.
Watch what Lala is talking about on YouTube or search for Give Them Lala wherever you listen.
I'm not entirely sure I was ready for that song.
We've taken narcissism to a whole new level. Self-radio. Self-radio.
Can't believe that you got me in a suit and tie. I had to take a pull so I wouldn't cry. You got a line out the church door saying goodbye. Yeah, I believe them when they say you're in a better place. You had a wild side, but you had amazing grace. I know you're way off up in them clouds, but if you could still hear me right now, I hope you hit those ghost streets on 2 wheels. I hope your mansion in the sky's got a 10-acre field with some mud and some hubs you can lock in. Make some thunder, make 'em wonder how you got in. Hide your beer, hide you clear from the man upstairs. Crank it loud, hold it down till I get there. And when I do, I hope you got some new stories to tell. Till then, give heaven some hell. I bet you're looking for a crew like we had. Bunch of noise-making boys that like to live fast. Burning rubber in a parking lot. Man, I don't know if the other side's ready or not, but I hope you hit those ghost streets on 2 wheels. I hope your mansion in the sky's got a 10-acre field with some mud and some hubs you can lock in. Make some thunder, make 'em wonder how you got in. Hide your beer, hide you clear from the man upstairs. Crank it loud, hold it down till
we're back on Self Radio.
Hey, Cliff, what was all that moaning in the other room?
Oh, you know, I'm just getting all hot and bothered looking at pictures of my new hot tub. Cliff is gonna be slaying the ladies.
I give it about 1 week until the police have to fish a floater out of it.
Hey. These girls want to hang with Cliff, you know. You gotta go hard. Sometimes I guess the good do die young. Although I made it through, which just goes to show, not every cliche is true.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up on you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. No way it was the last night that we break up. I see your taillights in the dust. You call your mama, I call your bluff. In the middle of the night, pull her right back up. Yeah, my friends say let her go. Your friends say what the hell, I wouldn't trade your kind of love for nothing else. Oh baby, last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. We said we'd had enough. I can't remember everything we said, but we said too much. I know you packed your shit and slammed the door right before you left, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. I know you said this time you really weren't coming back again, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night.
Hello?
Yo, chica, una vez más, el platito del swing.
Papi, vamos a la disco, pa' pasarla rico, mucho aguardientico, pa' quedar mareadito. Y papi, vamos a la disco, pa' pasarla rico, mucho aguardientico, pa' quedar mareadito. Y wow, dale hasta el suelo, que todo el mundo entero sabe que meneándolo tú eres asesina. Wow, dale hasta el suelo, que todo el mundo entero sabe que meneándolo tú eres asesina. Mano pa'l aire, el pum pum pa'l suelo, con la manito puesta en la cadera. A quien lo mueve como quiera, pero malo pues. Atao, 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 no, más pao, más pao, más pao, pao, pao. Ese bam 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 y yo ven, muévelo ahí, sé que estás activa y yo estoy al 100. Vamos a seguir moviendo ese bam 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 y yo ven, muévelo ahí, sé que estás activa y yo estoy al 100. Vamos a seguir. Papi, vamos a la disco, pa' pasarla rico, mucho aguardientico, pa' quedar mareadito. Y papi, vamos a la disco, pa' pasarla rico, mucho aguardientico,
sé que estás activa y yo estoy al 100. Vamos a seguir bailando con la gente en la discoteca. El humo, el agua, que ya no tengo en la cabeza. Pásame el agua que está en la mesa. A tomarme la todita porque me quiero refresca. Y si ustedes quieren que siga la fiesta, arriba vamos a andar camanica. This is tolerance. No la bichota. Esto no lo esperaba, ¿verdad? Colombia, Panamá.
Like a honeybee beating on my screen door. Got a little buzz in my head, so from my bed I can feel the sun. Roll around here, morning comes, it's just a creeping, 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 creeping. You shout out here like a bullet from a gun, a flip of a switch, a thief on the run. Since the day you left me, baby, I can feel the lonely, I can hear the crazy, just a creeping, creeping, just a creeping, creeping. Head for the future, run from the past, hide from the mirror, live in a glass. What dreams forget, the whiskey remembers, kinda like molasses in late December, just a creeping. Creeping, oh, creeping. Your cocaine kiss and caffeine love got under my skin and into my blood. That nature back comes over me like ivy crawling up a hickory tree. Just a creeping, creeping, just a creeping, creeping, creeping. Kinda like molasses in late December, just a creeping, creeping. Ah, come on. Break it down, 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 down. Just last night I saw the light at the end of that tunnel on the other side. Thought I found my way out of this pain, only to find your memory train. Creep, creeping, creeping.
Hopefully that song stopped you from being a dick on the internet. At least for a minute.
Imagine a warm musical cocoon you can crawl into and ignore everyone else.
I'm better than you.
Self Radio.
into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar a double round of Crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. 'Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling-blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, and I wouldn't trade old Leroy or my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your freak parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town. And I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Thoroughbred, that's what she said in the back of my truck bed as I was getting buzzed on suds out on some backcountry road. We were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a big and rich time, and I was going just about as far as she'd let me go. But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out gigging frogs, introduced her to my old bird dog, and sang her every Willie Nelson song I could think of, and we made love. And I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. What? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I like a tricycle. There's butter on my head.
quiet those voices in your head for just a second with some hot liquor and these great tracks.
Welcome. My name is Windows 95, and I only live by one rule, and the rule is no rules. No rules. Silence, I say. This is my time, my stage. Call me what you may. See if I care. See me slay. Is there something wrong with the way I look? Is there something wrong with who I am? If I'm not alright, tell me why do I feel so beautiful tonight? No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. Let's go. No rules. Heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight, I don't even care what's wrong or right. It's how I live my life. No rules. Quiet as I speak. I am the king, I am the queen, and you all gonna be free. Forget the rules and scream. Is there something wrong with the way I look? Is there something wrong with who I am? If I'm not alright, tell me why do I feel so beautiful tonight? Move your body. No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. Come to me. No rules. In the heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight, I don't even care what's wrong or right. It's how I live my life. No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. Make some noise. Let's go. In the heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight, I don't even care what's wrong or right. It's how I live my life. No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. Come on. No rules. In the heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight, I don't even care what's wrong or right. It's how I live my life. No rules.
In 2018, a Reddit user shared an image of a parcel addressed to Australia, which was missent to Austria 5 times. That's a scope which may seem hard to top, but today I'm going to share with you the track and trace history for a FedEx parcel which ping-ponged between Asia and Europe 9 times and traveled a staggering 60,000 miles around the globe. Why am I sharing this with you? Well, I recently uploaded a video exposing a shocking lack of innovation in the postal industry, which I believe results in millions of parcels being sent to the wrong destination every day. Many of you have questioned the gravity of this issue, so in this video, I'll share more examples to further illustrate the seriousness of this problem. We'll examine unseen footage of sorting errors caught on camera, provide exciting updates on the recent AirTags sent to North Korea, and lastly, we'll discuss how DHL is able to operate their business inside of the DPRK. Now, the FedEx parcel we're about to look at was sent to me by a viewer, and I'll be honest, when this gentleman first reached out to me, I was skeptical about his story. That was until he shared his tracking number with me, and I saw the travel history with my very own eyes. I mean, it's bad. In fact, it's so outrageous that I decided to animate its ridiculous journey for your viewing pleasure. To set the stage, this parcel was meant to travel from Thailand to Greenland. So starting in Bangkok, the parcel made its way to Guangzhou in China, and from there, headed to Europe, making its first stop in Cologne, Germany. Then it hopped over to Belgium, Great Bear there, then off to France, then back to Belgium, then to France again. Fed up with Europe's chilly weather, next stop was New Delhi in India. Way to spice things up. The parcel then returned to Guangzhou, China for a second round of dim sum, I suppose. But back to Europe it went. First stop Germany, followed by France. Oh, and would you look at that? We're heading back to India, but this time Mumbai. Then back to Guangzhou again. But that's enough of Asia for this parcel, and back to Europe we go. First stop, Deutschland. Then to Belgium, and of course, France. What's this? Let me guess, we're heading back to Guangzhou. I knew it. But then a twist. We're going to... where are we going? Dubai for a change of scenery. Alright. However, as the saying goes, old habits die hard, so it was back to France. But this parcel clearly not a fan of the riots, so back to New Delhi we go. And what a shock, we're back in Guangzhou. But we're not done yet. The parcel ventured back to Germany, then to Belgium, and now to Copenhagen, Denmark. Alright. From there, the parcel finally makes its way to Kangerlussuaq in Greenland before reaching its final destination in Nuuk. Relax, it's FedEx.
The inspiring story of how a shipping giant can befriend a forest may seem like the stuff of fairy tales.
Yeah, mate, it sure does. How does something like this even happen? Seriously, this parcel probably has more frequent fly points than a man with a secret second family. It transited in 24 countries, traveled 60,000 miles or 96,000 kilometers, which is equivalent to traveling around the world 2.5 times. It's as though FedEx were trying to set a world record. Now, I tried to reach out to FedEx for comment, but never heard back from them. However, FedEx did send the recipient of this parcel one of the most poorly written apology letters I've ever seen, which briefly outlines the issue. In the letter, FedEx claimed the fault was the result of an incorrect manifest. Now, this suggests to me that perhaps this parcel wasn't alone in taking this crazy journey. My guess is that the entire bag or container that this parcel was sorted into took this crazy journey, which, if true, is obviously even worse. And this raises an important point I failed to highlight in my previous video, which is that entire bags of parcels can also fall victim to sorting anomalies or other human errors. For instance, a parcel bag could simply be loaded into the wrong unit load device, ULD. And just like that, a whole bag of parcels are en route to the wrong country. Where still, it's not uncommon for entire ULDs to end up on the wrong flight. All it takes is for ground crew to mistakenly attach the wrong boarding pass to a ULD. And although the likelihood of such mistakes are lower than that of a typical sorting error, these mistakes can and do happen, especially during peak periods. But where things can get really messy, like this FedEx scenario, is when a parcel gets caught in a combination of these errors. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have a parcel destined for Austria and it gets missorted into a bag that's destined for Australia. And when that bag gets processed, it's accidentally placed into a ULD for South Africa. And that ULD is mistakenly loaded into a plane destined for America. Well, now we have a parcel which is nested inside multiple layers of sorting errors. And unfortunately, those mistakes will only get resolved one country at a time. Because when the plane arrives in America, they won't open the ULD and inspect it for additional errors. That would be inefficient. So only once the ULD is course corrected to South Africa will they find the Australian bag. And only once the bag gets redirected to Australia will a human or computer find the parcel and realize, oops, wrong country, and finally redirect it to Austria. So that's one of the ways these crazy ping-pong logistics errors can come about. And there's a concerning amount of these examples cropping up on social media. I was shocked at how many similar scenarios I found on Twitter just by searching the term ping-pong parcel or parcel world tour. The tracking history for some of these parcels will leave you scratching your head. Now, while we're on the topic of sorting errors, it's worth noting that humans aren't always to blame. Sorting systems themselves can also play a part. And it just so happens that during our recent tour of DHL Sorting Center, my team caught some sorting errors on camera. Let's take a look. So here we have a manual sorter whose job is to determine which country a parcel is traveling to and enter the corresponding code for that country. Assuming they've entered the correct code, the parcel will zip onto a tilt tray, and from here, it's up to the sorting machine to drop the parcel down the correct chute for that country. And there should only ever be one parcel per tilt tray. But if we look at this footage here, you'll notice there's not one, but two parcels occupying a single tilt tray, with both falling into the same container. Now, initially I assumed this was intentional, but an industry expert from Germany, who asked to remain anonymous, confirmed with me that this is an error known as a Doppelschale, which means double tray, and in America it's referred to as a double occupation. These errors occur when an already occupied tilt tray thinks it's empty, tricking the system to allowing a second parcel to be placed on it. There's a variety of ways in which this can happen, like malfunctioning sensors on the tray, but the ultimate outcome is that parcels end up in the wrong container and get shipped to the wrong country. And these mistakes are so common that there are products on the market dedicated to detecting these double occupations. Kind of wild. Another issue observed was that sometimes lighter parcels would catch too much air while exiting the tilt tray, nearly flying over the barrier and into the wrong chute. Not surprising given we had also seen parcels that had fallen off the conveyor system entirely. Now, although these issues are common among many postal operators and not just DHL, it's crucial to recognize the potential pitfalls of these outdated systems. And by spotlighting these issues, I hope to emphasize the need for innovation and automation in the industry. Because there are solutions out there today which solve a lot of these issues. The sooner postal companies evolve by embracing and investing in these technologies, the better. Speaking of evolving and improving, you know what else needs continuous development? Our brains. And that's where today's sponsor, Brilliant, can help. Brilliant.org is the best place to learn math and computer science skills interactively. And you don't need to be a genius or a rocket scientist to get started either. Brilliant's interactive courses are perfect for mere mortals like us who are just looking to become more knowledgeable every day. Plus, their bite-sized lessons are perfect for busy people, allowing you to gradually tackle entire topics in as little as 15 minutes per day. That's something I personally really loved when I first started using Brilliant. With thousands of engaging topics on lessons like AI, data science, and neural networks, Brilliant has something for everyone. So if you're ready to give your brain the workout it deserves and finally achieve that big brain energy, you can gain access to all of Brilliant's features for a full 30 days for free by visiting brilliant.org/megalag or by clicking the link below. And if you love the app as much as I do, the first 200 of you to sign up for the premium annual subscription will get 20% off. Thanks again, Brilliant, for sponsoring this video. Alright, time for an update on the AirTag parcel sent to North Korea via Royal Mail. Because boy, have those been on quite the journey. In my last video, the parcels travelled from the UK to Shanghai, China, bounced around a few mailing centres, and sent a final ping from a highway in Shanghai, then disappeared. But quite a lot has happened since then. A few weeks later, 2 of the parcels sent me a ping from an unexpected location. A port in Shenzhen. For the first time ever, my parcels were about to embark on a sea voyage, which was rather exciting. The big question now was, were they being shipped to North Korea or back to Europe? Interestingly, the only trade route still open between China and the DPRK is sea freight, so I couldn't rule it out. However, several weeks later, I had finally received a ping from the AirTags, which had arrived in the Netherlands, and soon after, the parcels headed back to the UK. But here's where things get really interesting. You remember in my last video, a spokesperson from DHL and PostNL both clarified that China Post's forwarding service to North Korea was suspended. Royal Mail, on the other hand, was adamant that their service to North Korea was fully operational. So naturally, I felt obliged to give them the bad news that their service to North Korea isn't fully operational, and additionally, I shared my tracking information with them so that they can investigate. A week later, a spokesperson for Royal Mail, who spoke on background, explained that their teams had looked through 4 years worth of notifications from the Universal Postal Union, unable to find any indication that China Post had suspended their service to North Korea. So unlike DHL and PostNL, who used their brains and contacted China Post directly, Royal Mail wasted what must have been hours sifting through years worth of notifications from the UPU when all they had to do was send a quick 5-minute email. And I have no idea why they would rely on the UPU for accurate information. That organization is so technologically challenged, they're still allocating hundreds of thousands of dollars from their annual budget to collecting stamps. I wouldn't be surprised if the UPU has carrier pigeons delivering their internal memos. Anyways, frustrated with Royal Mail's response, I said to them, hey look, DHL and PostNL have both contacted China Post directly and have confirmed the suspension of service. Have you considered doing the same? It's literally one short email. However, my advice fell on deaf ears, and Royal Mail continues to offer a postal service to a country with closed borders. But the drama doesn't end there. In an unexpected twist, Royal Mail, bless their overconfident hearts, decided to take a second swing at sending my parcels to the DPRK. Their unwavering confidence is admirable, I'll give them that. I had no idea they were attempting this bold move until I saw my parcels lounging on the tarmac of Heathrow Airport. And the cherry on top, brace yourselves, because this is just too good. They sent my parcels to South Korea. The stupidity in the postal sector never ceases to amaze me. Moving on, let's talk about DHL's business in North Korea. So here we have some footage of 2 DHL Express employees in North Korea collecting parcels from a customer. The customer, who recorded this video, is Indonesian diplomat Jaka Parker, who lived in North Korea with his family from 2012 until 2018. Upon discovering this footage, I was curious to understand how DHL managed to establish itself in one of the most secluded countries in the world. Because if I'm not mistaken, DHL is the only Western brand operating inside of the DPRK, and they've been there since 1997. They have an office, employees, vans, the whole package. And I wanted to understand the logistics of how that all works. Like, how do they pay their employees? Do they have weekly Zoom meetings with the team? Or are they using a fleet of pigeons? So naturally, when I had the chance to sit down and talk with DHL directly, I asked. And it turns out DHL Express is represented in North Korea by a so-called agency. And this agency performs tasks on behalf of DHL. So the DHL vans, the employees, they're all paid, owned and operated by this agency. It's somewhat of a peculiar setup, but that's how it was explained to me. And although DHL didn't disclose who exactly this agency is, I did a little digging and found an article written by the Associated Press way back in 1997, which claims DHL partnered with Pyongyang's government-run Korea Transportation Corp. So perhaps that's the agency DHL was referring to? It's possible, but then again, 1997 was quite a long time ago. As for their purpose in North Korea, DHL Express offers services to customers such as hospitals, aid agencies, and international institutions like diplomatic missions. And if you're wondering how they're able to operate amidst all the sanctions placed on North Korea, well, because DHL is a German company, they're not subject to the same trade embargoes as, say, a company like FedEx, which is based in the US. However, they do still have to abide international and European sanctions, which aren't quite as strict. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm working on some really cool videos at the moment, so stay tuned. If you want some regular updates on those, be sure to check out my Twitter or jump on our Discord channel. I'll leave a link.
Well, traffic's moving pretty slow today, but that's why we moved here. To sit alone in a rage amongst strangers.
Get selfish. Get real. Get you.
Self Radio.
Welcome to McBod, where it's always McBod o'clock. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'd like 2 bots and a bun, 1 order of botany rings, and a side of shame.
The shame is free with every order, ma'am. Will that be all?
Throw in an order of chicken nuggets as well.
Chicken, nuggets, coming up. That'll be $15, miss.
Let me try one of those nuggets. What the fuck?
づく激しくせき込む現実ずれてくリズム狂った視点巣は戻らない世界が壊れ僕は迷うひどく濡れて傷つく日に迷路の中で誰もあなたも血を閉ざしてる夢の背に沈んだ記憶雫沈む歪む記憶
Hey, this is capitalism, not communism. Time for some commercials.
The video game of the year.
Roger that, Bravo Sierra. We've got some insurgents killing orphans, and they've got some nerve toxin and a nuke and a random flashback level in which JFK and Castro duke it out on the moon.
Righteous Slaughter 7.
Copy that, Red Leader. Call in the airstrike.
Righteous Slaughter 7. The realistic art of contemporary killing.
How do you kill?
Rated PG. Pretty much the same as the last game.
Isn't it time to let everyone know more about you?
I'm so awesome.
From the great minds that brought you social media, here is Social Radio, a society of one. Self Radio.
time can't waste our lives. So if I said that we could be here, my mind is in the atmosphere. And if I said that things would be fine, we'll stay the same, be in the clear. 'Cause all the fears I held and all the thoughts I left for dead, yeah, keep the butterflies in check. And I think I'll still want to stay. 'Cause all these changes, was it a mistake? It repeats again. It's too much for me to take. If the seasons never change, then we'd never appreciate them. All your empty words, I hate them, because nothing stays the same. It seems simple on the surface, just to go and find your purpose. I would never want to hurt us. I guess time's the one to blame. If the seasons never change, then we'd never appreciate them. All your empty words, I hate them, because nothing stays the same. It seems simple on the surface, just to go and find your purpose. I would never want to hurt us. I guess time's the one to blame. 'Cause I can say the things on my mind, I'll overcome. Together we'll find that life goes on. We'll leave you behind. I'll face the future with your hand in mine. In mine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yoga. You should try it. Really releases some energy.
That's yoga? I thought it was different. Where's the tube they put in?
I don't know what you're talking about, Cliff.
Never mind. It's a long story.
We don't get too many nights all alone, peace and quiet. Call it busy, call it alive. And I don't tell you near enough just how much I'm missing us and making that temperature rise. But girl, I'm gonna show you tonight. So let's drink what's left of this bottle of wine. Move a little closer till the sparks start flying. Turn the lights down low and pull the Conway off of the shelf. Then we'll dance through the kitchen and straight down the hall in my old blue jeans and your sundress fall. Girl, we're holding the light up and fires don't start themselves. Well, I wanna take my time, love you slow, love you right. Shadows dancing on the wall. Your lips, your hips, your fingertips, every inch of you just fits like the shirt that I got on. Gonna love you, baby, all night long. So let's drink what's left of this bottle of wine. Move a little closer till the sparks start flying. Turn the lights down low and pull the Conway off of the shelf. Then we'll dance through the kitchen and straight down the hall
down, starting right now. So let's drink what's left of this bottle of wine. Move a little closer till the sparks start flying. Turn the lights down low and pull the Conway off of the shelf. Oh, yeah. Then we'll dance to the kitchen and straight down the hall in my old blue jeans and your sundress fall. Girl, we're holding the lighter and fires don't start themselves. No, no, fires don't start themselves.
I bought over 2,500 pounds of untested video game consoles, and in this video, we're going to test and explore about 10 of these consoles to see if we can turn a profit. Now, we've already seen some crazy stuff in this series, like pirated games and beta Xbox 360 consoles, but let's see what we find in today's episode of The Hampton Go-Go. Now, guys, here I have a strange 360. Let me just listen to it. Let's go ahead and plug this console in, and hopefully it turns on and works. All right, let's power this bad boy up. Ooh, I hear a game inside. Excuse me? Oh no. This is the most Xbox 360 slim thing I've ever seen. John and Kate plus 8 inside of it. Now, I do have a few profiles here with Caleb, CC, Cheyenne, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and check out Caleb. Got 2,000 gamer scores, so not too bad. What is that background? The bunch of girls behind me. Alright, kind of cool, I guess. Last play, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Call of Duty Ghost. First thing I ever played was, of course, XHD, because why not? Every time. Now, any games downloaded? Nope, nothing here. Should have 4 gigs built in, I would assume. Yeah, 4 gigs, but just like... Wait. Of course, the only data on here is GTA 5. That's all. Played for 4%, that was it. So confused. Let's go to pop this game in, though. Excuse me, this movie, this DVD, this TV show. Let's see if it works. Yep, it boots. Cool. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing going on with this console, so I guess the graphics will be improved, maybe difference here, which is good to see. You guys want to check this console out, it's down below for sale. We're just going to show up on the screen. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a console that you don't want to miss. The first thing you see here on the top is a 2265, which gets you thinking, like, where did this console come from? When you flip to the back, an old baby. You got a cord sticking out the back, and we also have a little chip here. So it just tells me that this thing is modded in some way or another. I'm not sure how, but let's plug it in and see what happens. Oop, plug it in, it's already on. Okay, the console's on, new display. Let me try to turn it off. There, my power button does nothing. Check button is the power, I guess. Oh, whoa, hold up. So guys, I think something on the back here is enabled so that it's booted right into this pool of flash BIOS. I can load BIOS from this, from the hard drive, unlock HDD, lock HDD. Also looks like we have a 60 gig hard drive in here. We're going to turn this thing off and disable that shit there and see what happens. So looking back here, we have an enable, disable, protect, unprotect, and bank 1, bank 2. So maybe I'll just turn off this thing to disable it, and then we'll start with that. Alright, let's go ahead and plug that back in and see what happens. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so apparently it turns on. I'm gonna have to press the eject button again for it to actually turn on. Now it's going into the Xbox. Ooh, great. Alright, what is an 05? So apparently this 05 error relates to the hard drive not being locked. And we saw the whole lock thing, and we just had this shit back here enabled. So let me try to enable that again. We'll just try something. Also, this drive is actually kind of open when I press the eject button. It's just stuck to this. Load BIOS and hard. Hey, hold on. You can load BIOS and hard drive. You just deliver your nothing maybe either. Oh, here it goes. Oh, it's flush the chip. Let's go. Please do not touch the console. Oh, okay, we are booted up now. Let's go. Hold up. Alright, we're on the main menu now. Not any sort of modded thing here yet. We'll try to get more into the whole modded thing later. But let's go ahead and check out these save data first. So we got Blowout. We got Burnout 3. Saves from 2004. We got Tim, Steve, Jan, and Don. Very much 2004. And of course, with a million Halo saves as per usual. At least they're very tame Halo saves. Wait, hold on. Halo saves are from 21, 23. I was going to say though, the Halo saves are actually tame instead of just a bunch of curse words and slurs and stuff. Actually, that's not bad. A little further over there. XBMC, Xbox Media Center, soundtrack. Ooh, we get soundtracks. Hold on. Let's go back and check out the music. Alright, we got soundtrack 1. Soundtrack 1 has no files. But you guys, let me go ahead and try to measure this mod a little bit and try to get this food into some sort of modern name. What did I press? Yes! We have the Blaze dashboard on the OG Xbox. Hold. I honestly don't know what I pressed because I just did the same configuration that day that I've done like 3 times and it finally decided to work, I guess. It's the first time I opened trade here. Yeah, sure enough, it's still stuck. Come on. Oh, there you go. Finally, it opens up. Let's just start by popping a game inside and see what happens. I love that single there, XBMC Live with the little lightning breaker. That's pretty sick. Play DVD in case it's not a DVD, but let's see what happens. Okay, sweet. Well, that's working. Alright, let's go back to the main menu though. Hallelujah. We're back to the main menu here. Let's go ahead and explore and see what's up. So first thing you notice is the profile exploring page with the profile rep. Video game is pretty lame, if you ask me. Let's check out the games here too. See if there's anything loaded up. And yup, we got 7 Alien games. Nice, dude. Let's look at everything. Alright, cool. I didn't see that. And the Xbox Arcade, we got nothing. Okay. Wait, I just put it back. We're checking out applications. We got Toolbox, we got XBMC, Big Magic, DVD to Xbox, Flash X. Hold on. I put a DVD to Xbox and it pulled up another boy's dashboard with a menu. Hold on. But alright guys, we're gonna put it as soon as I put a game inside. Come on, right there. But alright guys, we're gonna put a disc inside, try to copy it to the hard drive here and see what happens. Okay, is it gonna do something or is it just gonna show me the thing in the background? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. See? Let's go. Yes. Finally, this might be the first time I've ever come across a modded console, like an untested modded console that actually works. Most of them are just like jacked up in some way. This is working fine. Guys, it finished in about 8 minutes and the disc actually popped out when it's done. It's a pretty nice little feature there. Let's go ahead and take that out and go back and see if we can play it. Oh, it's already there. So I just... Wait, hold on. Somebody copied it in the past only had 90 files, and then I copied it and had 91 or vice versa. That's cool. It works. Let's go back and just keep exploring the plays dashboard some more and see what's on there. We saw games, we saw arcade applications, we saw some more stuff here. Not sure what the hell it is. So I guess I can boot that up and see what happens. Of course, the background of the half-life moment from like 2002 or whatever. It's gonna be definitely like the other dashboard better, so we can go back to that first and overtrain springs and other dude, I love like the 6 man. Alright, I guess speaking of that, we can go to the This is the best part I've ever seen. They got all these games, they got cars, they got women in the background. They also have an MC360 guide. So, it pulls up the 360 guide. XBMC 360, dude, that's so sick. Alright, we got extras here, College 4, Rebel Scripts, Super Fox, and nothing much to make note of. Let's check out personal settings as well. No files. Yeah, let's go. And of course we have music on here, you can also select the music and stuff, so that's pretty sick. Actually, iTunes level stereo, that's sick. We also have settings over here, our system which also has like a ton of settings. Holy crap, look. Under appearance, I was just looking at this, you can change so much of this. You can change the skin. Oh, yo, yep, that's carbon fiber, okay. England, what? So random. And guys, checking out the other tab, you can see that area code 1 is from Virginia Beach, which is very close to where I bought these from the Goodwill stores in Virginia as well. Alright guys, so I decided to go back to Ava Launch just to... Wait, hold on, Ava Launch. Ava's like this girl or something? Anyways, I decided to go back here just to check it out again to see if there's anything different, and yeah, sure enough, every page has a picture of either a different girl or a girl in different clothes. But anyways, looks like there's nothing else I'm doing with the Ava Launch, as far as I can tell. Those are all the photos. But guys, let's go ahead and there's probably so much other stuff we can do with this console. Let's go ahead and move on to it. Now guys, here I have what might be one of the best 360s in the lot for a few reasons. Let me show you why. So it starts right on the top. We've got the John Wayne and the Kane sticker there. I'm not sure what that means. You also got Beats, GoPro, and last of all, I love Fat Boobies from FatShack.com. I've never heard of that, but alright. We also got a Enokin sticker on the front. Even the bottom's got some stuff like the Fuzzy Bubble, Darkstone Coffee, Superman, and Rum Runner's Restaurant. And it doesn't end there. If you look to the back, it's actually got like cobwebs all over the cords and stuff, which surprisingly is the first time I've seen this in this lot. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a hard drive inside, so I'm not sure if there's any storage, but let's go ahead and plug it in. Wait, oh my gosh, there's cobwebs all over my hands. Let me wash my hands, and we'll plug it in and see what it works. Alright guys, 3, 2, 1. We got life here. Okay, let's see if the disk drive pops open. And no free game, but wow, that thing pops open perfectly. And it is booted up here, and sure enough, it looks like there's no storage. Let me just verify first. Yeah, nothing. That's actually a tragedy, because can you imagine what was on the hard drive here? Just look at these stickers. Like, guys, let's go ahead and pop a game inside of this bad boy and see if it reads up. Oh, what? Oh, disk is unreadable. Wait, what? It's showing up there. It started at boot, and it says it's unreadable. Now it's working. All right, I guess it fixed this up. But all right, guys, there's nothing else to look at on this console because it works somehow. You guys, let's go ahead and move on. You can buy this console down below or scan the QR code on the screen. Yeah, let's move on. Now, guys, next up we have one of my favorites, a fat white Xbox 360 with a 60 gig hard drive. That's just because this is what I grew up with, so kind of nostalgic. Let's plug it in. Hopefully it works. 51. Oh, we got a game inside. All right. What is it? What is it? Something good. Something good. Ooh, Black Ops. Okay, I see you. That's pretty solid. I mean, this looks pretty good. It's got some scratching and stuff. Not bad. Raging White Rhino is the name of this guy. Nice. 14,000 gamer score. That's not bad. Looking pretty swaggy. He's got the still fly message there, and his bio is nothing. Check out what he played. Just Cause 2. Dude, Just Cause 2 in 2015. Oh, I love it. Wait, why is Black Ops inside of here? But he was last playing Just Cause 2. And then the Black Ops that is on his history is Black Ops 2, not the first one. There it is, Black Ops. Okay. And the first game on the list is Super Street Fighter 2 in 2010. Alright. Any games downloaded? Come on. We got MW2 and that's it. Will it work? Okay. It works though. We got 98%, 88%, 185. Let's go ahead and actually let's go back to main menu and plug this disc in and make sure the disc boots up as well. Let's go. We're booted up here. Let's go ahead and head back though and explore a bit more on this console. Oh, we got a PC here, Matrix 1. Nice, I like that name. No downloaded videos though. We're checking out the storage. We of course have the 60 gig hard drive plus the built-in memory unit. Let's go ahead and explore some bits. See what's on it. Freak slippers. At first I thought it said freaky slippers, but freak is a little bit better. Alright, but the other thing I noticed here is we have a couple more profiles actually, so let's check those out as well. Alright, first up we got Flame Consumes and the Geek Within, so let's check out both of those and see what they play. Maybe they have a funny bio or message. 4,800 gamer score, not bad. No message, no bio. Last played Modern Warfare 2 in 2018. Okay, I see you. He was also playing Angry Birds Star Wars, nice. We got Microsoft Minesweeper here. Is this an achievement from his PC that was synced to his 360? Actually, that's definitely what it is. We also got Solitaire here as well. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen it before where somebody's data synced from their Windows Phone to the 360, which is actually was wild, but I don't think I've ever seen it synced from the PC to a 360. That's cool to see. Let's go ahead and check out this other Geek Within profile as well. The Ataria Gamer Photo. I don't understand the stance of the avatar. So it's not even like fat. He's just like play hard. Location Virginia makes sense. That's where I got the console from. Just Cause 2 in 2015 as well. I like it. This guy was playing, Minesweeper. That looks like not a Microsoft version though. It looks like a 360 version maybe. And there's Microsoft Solitaire again. Okay. Make it rain. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, Windows 8. So make it rain on Windows 8. He played on his PC and then it synced to his console. Also, Tiny Troopers will play the same thing. And The Sims Free Play. Game of Life probably as well because it's only got 200 gamer score. Seems to be the biggest theme there. Terraria. That actually that's I don't know, man. Very random. But guys, this console's working. If you want to check it out, all this is down below for sale on my website, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now, guys, this 360 is a classic because not only does it have the GameStop refurbished sticker, as you can see, it's also got a 250 gig hard drive, which I just very rarely see on fat 360s. But let's plug it in and hopefully it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got power. Oh, and there goes Crazy with the 12-volt fan mod. Yep. It sure is a GameStop console. I'm sure it's volt modded as well. Let's go ahead and pop open the disk drive though and see if there's anything inside. And it's stuck. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, get FIFA 13. Nice. Yo, that disc is perfect. What? There's not a single scratch on that thing. That's amazing. We got some profile as well. Nice. We got David and Rob here. Let's go ahead and check out David. Oh, okay. We're on the slightly old dashboard as well. Okay, I like it. I see you. We got David here with his Xbox uniform. Last played FIFA 13. No surprise there. Also played Black Ops, NBA 2K11. First thing played was Blur. Okay. Don't see that very often. Now here's the thing. If you've got a 250 gig hard drive, you better have some stuff downloaded. So let's check it out. We've got Pinball FX and Swaps. What is that? Sensible World of Soccer. Never heard of that. All right. Honestly, this looks like a soccer game I used to play on the Super Nintendo back in the day. That's interesting. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Yo, this thing's fast. Whatever. That's funny. Let's go ahead and go back to the main menu and pop the disc inside and see if it actually reads it. Betrayer's freaking out. What? Bro, what? It just opened on its own. Every time I say, what is this console doing? And now it's just, alright, well, I guess we're not playing a game. Let's go ahead and check out the video, though, and see if there's anything, any videos downloaded. Okay, we got the Forza Motorsport 3 E3 demo and the welcome video. Okay, let's see if those actually work. Nice, you love to see it. Okay. What is this? the wire going through the ground. And I feel like I've never seen this video before, but it's also, that's so 360. Let's go back and check out the rest of the settings console. Oh no, initial setup's grayed out. That means, you know what that means. We got family settings turned on. So guys, let's go ahead and see if we can break into this thing and turn off those family settings. Well, guys, I've tried about every combination I can think of, and I can't guess it, which is tragic. But let's go ahead and try to reset the passcode here. What is the question? Favorite fictional character? Are you kidding me? Mario? Come on, baby. Happy Gilmore? Come on. No. Alright, I guess like 10 different fictional characters. Couldn't find out. I'm never gonna guess that. But guys, this console, very strange. This drive is one of the weirder things I've ever seen. But guys, if you want to buy this console and try to repair it, I'll listen down below for sale, or just come to the screen. Well, let's move on. Now guys, here we got a glossy Xbox 360 Slim, and guess what's inside? It's a 250 gig hard drive. Let's go. Hopefully there's some games on it. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Got life. There's a game inside. Alright, my guess is it's gonna be a random movie. But let's find out here. Stuff. Nice. You heard a good old slap. Oh. 2K. What is it doing? It's fighting me. Get out, bro. 2K12. Nice. And yeah, this does not look great. Ugh. Alright, let's go and put that back in, I guess. Man, I kind of miss 2K from this era. I used to get the new one every year and play it a ton, but I haven't bought a brand new 2K in probably 5 years at this point. Kind of sad. Why was this person playing games in 2005? Excuse me? Whatever, the game does work. Let's go back to the main menu, and actually, let me just see if there's any other profiles. So we have 3 profiles here. We got Chloe X OBC. Oh boy, I can't pronounce that. Aim Snizzle 09, and then Ron Rico 27. Let's check out Ron Rico to start with. Alright, Ron. Standard, play 2K12, obviously. And last date they show here is Madden NFL 11 back in 2013. The first game I ever played was Connectimals. Nice. That's actually a kind of fun game. Wait, no, I haven't played that game. Never mind. Games? Come on, play some games. Got 17 games. Yes, looks like they got some demos. Okay, I see you. Dance Central 2 demo, FIFA 12 demo, Fight Night Champion demo, Day 3. Nice. Oh, we got some Zune data here too. Nice. Let me see the Zune data. That's such a throwback. But guys, this console works. Nothing much else to see. Let's go ahead and move on to the next console. Guys, next up I thought we had just a normal Xbox One, but it's actually got something special. Let me show you. Now looking at the top and front, looks pretty normal, right? But flipping to the back, we actually have this sticker that's from Video Game Heaven Repairs, and it says warranty void if removed, so I guess the console's been repaired at some point in time, which is actually maybe a good thing for the Xbox One. I don't know. Let's plug it in and find out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We got power. Is there a game info? I just heard a game stir inside. Oh. Dude, what did I hear? I swear I heard it. What? Okay, so first thing we see here is Edward Fernando. What's going over? We got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, standard stuff for an Xbox One, I guess. Let's check out the games and apps here, and yep, that's all there is on our games. And honestly, the most noteworthy part here on the Xbox One is the fact there's only 73 gigs left, and they only have 2 games installed, because these 2 games take up like 200 gigs apiece, which is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and see if either of them boot. Now, surprisingly, it does boot, but it's actually trying to connect to online services now, which obviously is not going to work. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. Why is it even try it? That's the best part, is the fact that it just eventually just disappears, and I can't get past this page, so whatever, man. Let's go ahead and throw a game inside and see if it boots up. It tried real hard and said check your disk. Nice, gotta love it. Let's try it 100 times. Yeah, nope, still no dice. That's great. Alright, let's see if there's anything else on this console. Oh wait, it actually let me get to his list of friends. Hold on. And I guess it's still just updated from the last time it was played, because it says, you know, this person was last seen 12 days ago, this person was last seen 2 days ago, and obviously this is not correct because I haven't connected to the internet here. But anyways, guys, I can't see anything else, but I'm glad it let me see some sort of data there. Let's go ahead and check this game. By the way, this console will be listed down below for sale on the website. Come check it out. Let's get the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now guys, here we have a fat PS3, and despite how dirty and grimy it looks, I have high hopes for it. Let me explain why. So first of all, the warranty seal is intact, which means it likely has not been opened up and messed with. And second of all, we have a KO1, which is not backwards compatible, but that means it's more reliable because it's not got all that extra hardware inside. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. Alright, so console is on, you can see the green light, but unfortunately no output here. Let me just mess around with this for a minute and probably swap some AV cable and see if that'll fix it. Oh, yes, there it is. Now let's switch to HDMI. Well guys, unfortunately HDMI just does not work on this console. We are on AV4 now. We got some profiles. We got Home Slice, we got Ted, Geraldine, Gonzo, Patriot 08. Alright, let's just check them out and see what's on this console. Start with Home Slice here. Let's go ahead and start with the friends, no friends here. Trophies, anything? No trophies. Did this guy ever play? Hold on. Yo, we got the 2K13 demo. We get the infamous full game. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if this guy played it all. Okay, so Home Slice just never played. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, so Ted here, he did play back in 2014. Okay, he made 2K12. Call Troops 2K7, that's a throwback. Let's check out his message box here. He's got some stuff here. Friend request, and nothing's sent. We guys went through all these profiles, and most of them have very little. They have like a little bit of play history back in like 2013, 2014, playing NBA 2K12 or 2K13. You can see here with Patriot 08, he has the most play history with Madden NFL 12 back in 2013, 2K10 back in 2012, and just a handful of other games here as well. And something else I noticed here is the Redbox Instant Video app here on the TV and video services, which is just like a wild throwback. If you guys remember Redbox, I actually have a Redbox saga. I'll put the link on the screen on my other channel called Smoke and Silicon, where there's just like there's a whole Redbox saga. Just go check it out. Guys, let's keep going here. Let's go ahead and, I guess, pop a game inside. Nothing inside the disk drive. Let's go ahead and pop it in and see if it'll read up. Okay, close it in. Okay. No way. That might be the fastest I've ever seen a PS reload a game mode. That's insane. And yeah, sure enough, boots right up. Okay, I'll take it. And one more thing we have not checked is our system settings to see which version we're on. So 4.83 and we have 80 gigs built in. Okay, so that's not bad. But guys, this console kind of works. I'll list it down below for sale if you want to check it out. But guys, let's move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the Zelda Wii. It's got a special Zelda sticker on it. I'll honestly be very disappointed if there's not a Zelda game downloaded, or at least in the disk drive. But guys, let's go ahead and plug it in and hopefully it works. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We got life but nothing in the disk drive, so that's tragic. And, oh, yes. Oh, yo, what? Okay, Mega Man 10 did not even know that existed. There we go, Zelda game. What I tell you, man. Good to see that. Also, another Legend of Zelda game for the NES. You got all the Zelda games, man. Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, Kirby's Adventure, Yoshi's Story. Yo, I mean, this is cool. This is what the Wii was for, man. You know, downloading random old games, moving them around on your channel, just cool stuff. But guys, let's go ahead and start here with the Wii channel and see what's on. I got a feeling there's got to be 50 plus Wii's. I got a feeling. Please. Okay, there's got 8 Wii's. That's let down. You got Abraham. You got Black Eyed Peas. Bubbles. Okay. We got Snoopy. We got one Check Me Out channel me. Nice. Okay. We got Matt made by, yeah. What else was I saying? That's not 2024. We also got Jake. You guys, let's toss a game in here. Let's toss in Wii Sports. Let's see if it works. Oh no, it's making the noise. It's making the noise. Yeah, whenever you hear that, you know it's not gonna work. So this is not working, unfortunately. But guys, next up I want to check out the Mario Kart channel. And what was that? Yo, what? Oh, the other ones are fine. Like, look at that. Like, look at this. This is fine. Yep, that's normal. The Mario Kart channel is just very slow. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to boot up the Mario Kart channel to see if there's any save data, and sure enough, Jake has got through like 75% of the game with the gold, so that's cool. So my guess is if we go to the console nickname, we'll see it's Jake. What'd I tell you, man? You can't mess with me. Let's go back and check out the last time this console was played. Now, this console feels old, so I'm going to say like 2012, maybe. Alright, so back in August 2010, I was off by a couple of years, so we got some play data on the Wii Shop channel, internet channel, just like 2 minutes of everything. Alright, whatever. And let me go ahead and just try out one of these games. I just want to make sure it works. Let's try out Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, well, it works. I just need a classic controller, which I don't want to plug in right now. But guys, this is an awesome console. If you want to check it out, I'll list it down below for sale, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. It's Wii time. Let's go ahead and plug in this Wii and see what happens and see if there's any weird stuff left on. Alright, let's turn it on. No free game inside, but it is booting up. We're live. We got all the standard channels. We got Check Me Out channel, Everybody Votes channel, got the Wii Fit channel. No secret channels here, but let's start with the Wii channel and see what's on. You guys, you might think the Mii channel is just the Mii channel, but sometimes I find some wild Miis. Like this one's pretty same. You see 5 Miis here. Like what is this? Grandma. Then we got Gran. Yep. Brayden, Ken, Mary, and Mike. So pretty standard, like family kind of Wii here. But I've seen some that have like 100 Miis. A lot of them are just racist Miis, frankly. A lot of them are downloaded from the Check Me Out channel, so they have like crazy things like Mario, Luigi, Batman, stuff like that. So it's always cool to see. You guys, next up, let's go ahead and pop a game inside this disk drive and see if it reads up. We'll go with the classic Wii Sports. Pulls it in nicely, okay. And yeah, no problem at all, it's reading up. Let's go ahead and boot it up, play a little bit, and see if they have any Wii Sports save data. Mary is left-handed on everything except for tennis. That might be the first one I've ever seen anybody do that, but okay. Always make sure to strap in. Oh, 0 score. Come on. Let's fix that. And there you go, Mary. I got you 53 points. Let's go ahead and head back to the main menu and check out the console again. My guess is it'll be Mary. Ken's Wii. Okay. Yep, makes sense. We saw a Ken on the Wii channel. Guys, let's go ahead and head back to the calendar and scroll back and find out the last time this thing was played. I'm feeling 2014. Wait, hold on. March 2024? Yeah, played Wii Sports for about an hour, and that was that. My mind is blown. Like 6 months ago, this console didn't play. I'll take it though. If you guys want to check this console out, I'll list it down below for sale, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now guys, here I have a very questionable Wii. Let me show you why. So first of all, we have this random tape sitting on top. The second, this thing was being sold for $7 at some point from, I don't know, it's just Fern/Ollie. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's Goodwill somewhere? I don't know. And also, it's just broken. Let's plug it in and hopefully it works. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The light, yes, there's a game inside. Alright, let's see what it is. Mario Kart? Wii Sports. Okay, finally. It's been a while since I got a Wii Sports game. It looks good except for... What is that? There's like a stain on the disc. What? How does that happen? All right, let's put that back in and hopefully it reads up. Oh, no. Yeah, it's not reading. But anyways, we got all the standard channels like Check Me Out channel or the internet channel. But, yeah, there it goes. Not reading. But actually, before we try anything else, let's try another game. Maybe this is just a bad game. Yeah, so never mind. I'm trying out another copy of Mario Kart, or Wii Sports, excuse me, and it's not working either. So, bad disk drive. That's unfortunate. Guys, let's go ahead and check out the Mii channel and see what's on this bad boy. Wait. No. Alright, so this console was not back to reset, because I think if it was reset, it would actually ask me to create a Mii when I boot this up, but the fact that it shows 0 Mii taken to this menu tells me that somebody made a Mii at some point and then deleted it. That's rough. Alright, let's go. Let's check out the console nickname. Is it Wii? It's Kim. Alright, Kim. So Kim made some Miis and then she deleted them because she didn't want to expose her Miis. And there is save data though, like we got Zumba, Wii Fit Plus, Wii Play, Wii Sports, Mario Kart. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and hop onto the calendar. Find out the last time this thing was played. I'm gonna guess 2015. That's my guess. Okay, here we are, December 2010. On New Year's Eve, I guess I decided to pull this thing out and play a little bit. And yeah, I played for about a total of an hour. I still can't believe that was only 8 years ago. And yeah, console, that's kind of sad. I got a free copy of Mario Kart, but it doesn't work. So if you guys want to check this console out, I'll list it down below for sale, or scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. So guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Hampton Mega Haul. If you want to buy any consoles you saw in this video, make sure to scan the QR code on the screen. Click the link down below. And remember, we have episodes going live every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday throughout November and December. So make sure to tune in. And I'll see you guys next time.
Said, hey girl, what's your name? Haven't I seen you before? I recognize them dark green eyes when you walk through the door. Are you alone or are you with someone? She said, a matter of fact, I'm not. So I took her hand, that's when it all began, and we headed towards the parking lot. And she said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't ever seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. We went riding around the rock until the sound of a country boy can survive. And I knew then she was my kind of girl, 'cause she was singing every single line. And then she slid on over, put my hand on her shoulder, and I asked her what she wanted to do. She said it really don't matter where we go, just as long as I'm riding with you. She said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't ever seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, well, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. So we headed out to Old Tobacco Road. Put the tailgate down, we made love. She said, a true country boy is hard to find, but I found one wilder than any 8-second ride. She said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't never seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, well, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. Yeah, hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride.
Is your morning going well? Mine is going fantastic. I get to listen to your music all day. Oh, joy.
Crystal Prep students are super athletic, super smart, and super motivated. But there's one thing they aren't. They aren't Wonder Colts. We fought magic
magic more than once and come out on top. There's other schools, but none can make those claims. Together we are Canterlot. Come and cheer our name. This will be our year to win these games. We'll always be Wonder Colts forever. And now our time has finally arrived. 'Cause we believe in the magic of friendship. And you know, at the end of the day, it is we who survive. We're not the school we were before.
Don't touch that dial. This is Self Radio with Cliff Lane and me, Andy, playing nothing but the music you love because you picked it.
Yep, plus we have insightful social commentary from a host of experts. Oh, no, wait a second. They dropped that, didn't they? All right, how about inane chatter from a pair of washed-up has-beens?
That sounds right, Cliff. Andy and Cliff Lane here. Boy, this is really a career killer. We once broadcast to millions. Now, we just broadcast to you, playing your songs.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to smile the whole time while watching gravity win right across the table from me? I mean, are those things gonna hit the floor one of these days? I feel like some kind of indentured servant here. This is musical slavery, really. Self-radio.
So here you are in your borrowed car, kicking rocks around, looking at your shoes. It's the same old you. Tell me where you've been, where you going to. Where were you last night? Boy, listen up when I'm talking to you. It's the same old you. Another lonely night with that same old whiskey morning. It's the same old you when you get to drinking. The same old you when you're on the town. Same old you in church on Sunday, getting high when the sun goes down. Well, this time I done some thinking, and I think I'm done with you. 'Cause that until I get to leaving, it's just the same old me too. Well, your mama's gonna cry her eyes. There ain't gonna be no wedding day. What's she gonna say when I tell her how I had no choice? Same old you couldn't even raise your voice and ask me to stay. I wasn't anyway. So you can keep your ring and I'll keep my daddy's name. It's the same old you when you get to drinking. Same old you when you're on the town. Same old you in church on Sunday, getting high when the sun goes down. This time I've done some thinking, and I think I'm done with you. 'Cause until I get to leaving, it's just the same old me too. Cause then until I get to leaving, it's just the same old me too.
I can do this. Somehow I know it. I'll get heaven behind my plans.
Charlie, hold on.
There's just no way I could blow it. Not this once in a lifetime chance.
It's just a meeting.
To change their minds and touch their hearts or whatever angels have.
This could be bad.
Cheer up, Aggie. This could be swell. Something tells me that today will be a happy day in hell.
Okay, but just don't sing to them.
That bitch is halfway down the street.
Is she?
Oh, she's dancing.
There's a warm, fuzzy feeling that wafts through the air. Every street's so revealing, it's hard not to stare. It's a realm so appealing, it beats anywhere. If you don't mind the smell, it's a happy day in hell. Hi, mister.
Go fuck yourself! There's an endless trash fire that's burning my soul.
Hello.
Got a ton of barbed wire to shove in his hole.
Excuse me.
What is required, we all have our role. I'm not doing well.
Another shitty day in hell.
If I can show them the dream I've dreamed that any soul can change, then they will know everyone can be redeemed from the evil to the strange.
They're bloodthirsty and deranged.
I can hear all their stories, the lost and displaced, and I know that fulfill my destiny.
You're lost, bitch.
I can already tell. Today is gonna be a fucking happy day.
Time for the news, people.
This is Weasel News.
A dangerous chase down a Los Santos freeway today.
A local motivational speaker is making everyone feel less motivated.
Metro News.
A spectacular race down a Los Santos freeway today was caught live by CNT news choppers. For the better part of an hour, the man evaded authorities with daring maneuvers, causing a massive spike in ratings. Police say that the suspect, Steve Ingram, revealed during questioning that he is an intern for CNT News, and the company put him up to the chase in a quest for TV ratings. CNT denied any involvement and said Steve Ingram is obviously a liar and dangerous criminal.
Famous motivational speaker Benji Samuels hasn't moved local resident Wayne Peters.
I hate seeing these guys talking about how motivated they are and how it made them successful. I watch TV because I'm not motivated, asshole. Stop making me feel bad.
Peters says that his heroes are people who've trained their dogs to get a beer out of the fridge or to lick their master's genitals.
This was Weasel News.
We monetize freedom of choice, so you don't have to. Self-radio.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head. This is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess. Sometimes a greater plan is kind of hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense. I can't make it all make sense, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier, watch the sunset disappear. Drink a beer. So long, my friend, until we meet again. I'll remember you and all the times that we used to sit right here on the edge of this pier, watch the sunset disappear. Drink a beer. Drink a beer. Drink a beer.
I got it! I finally got it! The nuclear launch codes!
Not so big.
What?
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to take things that don't belong to you?
No! I shot my mom in the head when I was 3.
That's real messed up, man. Just drop the safe and we won't have any problems.
If you come any closer, I will toss this out of the back of the airplane.
You wouldn't. You did it.
Oh man, I'm gonna kick this ball so far! What is this? Where'd that come from? What? It just fell out of the sky! What? I'll call Joseph and Cody and... oh, it's heavy. I'm gonna call Joseph and Cody and see what they think.
Hey, Junior, what's going on? You sounded really excited over the phone.
Yeah, dude, what's up? Well, you see, guys, I was in my backyard and I found this thing.
What? What, Junior?
Where's your glasses at, Cody?
What? I decided to wear contacts today.
Wait, why? What are contacts?
Well, like little lenses that you stick onto your eyes instead of glasses.
Do they hurt?
No, not at all.
Wait, why is your right eye bigger than the other? Yeah.
It's a birth defect, Joseph.
But can you see better out your right eye?
No, it's worse, actually.
But it's bigger.
Yeah, I know.
It should be able to see better.
But that's why I wear the glasses.
You look ugly without your glasses, Cody.
Junior, I'm sorry.
You should have worn your glasses.
Junior.
Ugly.
Junior, are we gonna talk about this safe or what?
Oh yeah, guys, the safe! Alright guys, so what I was saying is I was in my backyard and I found this safe thing.
Oh, dude, it looks awesome. It looks like some spy stuff.
Yeah, I think there's money in it or something.
Oh, dude, we should open it. Let's open it.
I wanted to open it, but it's locked or something.
Oh yeah, looks like you need a key or a code or something.
A code? Well, Cody, can't you like hack into it?
Hack into it, Junior?
Yeah, you're a nerd. You can hack, right?
No, Junior, I don't know how to hack.
You know how to hack? You're a nerd.
Yeah, dude.
Junior, I don't know how to hack things.
Oh yeah, because you forgot your glasses, Cody.
No, it has nothing to do
Yeah, you can't hack because you don't have your glasses. You should have brought your glasses.
No, Junior.
Go home and get your glasses.
I'm not getting...
Go home and get your glasses so you can hack.
Junior, I'm wearing contacts today and that's fine.
Well, then still hack it.
I don't know how to hack things.
But you're a nerd, Cody.
Junior, I don't know how to hack this.
Well, how are we going to open it, dude?
Well, I mean, could we, like, guess the code?
Well, no, Junior, there's too many numbers. There could be any number of combinations.
Well, what about 4?
Junior, it's not a
Oh,
combination.
dude, I like 6.
Ooh, 6, 4, and 6.
It's not going to be a number. It has to be a combination.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Junior, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna try it.
Junior, nobody
1,
would be stupid
2,
enough to make it 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be...
Wait.
Oh my
God, it's opening.
Oh my God.
It's opening. Whoa, guys, look at all this cool stuff. Whoa.
I don't think we should be touching this, Junior.
Look, Cody, look, a pair of glasses.
Oh, those are kind of nice glasses.
Those are lame, dude.
Well, Cody, put them on. You forgot your glasses at home.
All right, fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong, Cody?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Just a whole lot of right.
What?
Hey, Joseph, come here for a minute.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Junior, flip Ken over for me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Cody, what's going on?
Junior, try these on. Try these on.
Ah! Dude, I just saw Cody naked.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
what?
did.
I just saw Cody naked.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm so gonna throw up.
Those are awesome. I need to borrow these to go talk to Chef Pee-Pee. I need to ask him to, I'm gonna go see him naked.
Ooh, that is almost done.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Cody?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing in the kitchen?
I just came to check on dinner, and I see we're having Italian sausage.
Wait, why are you being so weird?
Shaved, uncircumcised Italian sausage.
Look, Cody, get out of the kitchen. You're being too weird.
Okay. I was just, oh, God. Oh, God, yeah.
So weird.
Hey, guys, I'm back.
What did Chef Pee-Pee say?
He didn't have to say anything. His body did the talking for him.
Wait, well, what are we having for dinner tonight?
What?
You said you were gonna ask him what we're eating for dinner.
Oh, I forgot. But I'd happily go ask him again if you want.
Wait, no, I want to see what's inside this cool thing. Look.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a stupid pen.
Well, it's probably not just a normal pen, Junior.
No, it's a normal pen, Cody.
Yeah, it looks like a normal pen.
Well, these look like normal glasses, but they're not. now I'm in paradise. So this might do something even gayer. I don't know.
Even gayer?
Whoa! It's a gun!
A gun?
It's a gun pen!
Well, a gun pen?
Oh my god, Junior, I think this is a safe full of spy stuff.
With spy stuff?
I knew it, dude. I told you guys.
Well, spy stuff, that's even cool.
Yeah.
But why would a spy need glasses to see through clothes?
Well, like if they were gay.
Oh, well, let's look inside and see more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dude, there's like $20,000 here.
What, $20,000? Yeah. I want money. More money. Okay, right. What's this?
Oh no, Junior, this is bad.
What?
Nuclear launch codes.
Nuclear launch codes?
Junior, I think this is a nuclear football.
Wait, Cody, you're an idiot. This is not a football. I've seen football.
Yeah, Cody, this is not a football. It's more like a basketball.
I don't mean it's a literal football. It's a nuclear football. It's a machine that lets you launch a nuke.
Launch a nuke?
Yeah, you can launch a nuke from anywhere. Junior, this belongs to the president. What is it doing here?
Well, I mean, I found it in my backyard.
This should not have been in your backyard, Junior. This is really dangerous. I think we should call the cops and turn this in.
No, that's lame.
Yeah, I don't want to call the cops. I want to launch a nuke.
Junior, I'm not letting you launch a nuke.
Why not?
Who would you even launch a nuke at?
Well, that one kid at school that took my lunch money that one time.
Oh, yeah, he took mine too.
Junior, that would be a really bad idea.
Why?
Because it would destroy the entire city and probably kill all of us.
Well, not if we leave the city, right? Yeah.
Junior, no, I'm not letting you launch a nuke.
Oh, Cody, let me launch one nuke, please. Just one nuke.
Okay, Junior, you can launch one nuke.
Yay! We can launch one nuke.
Dude,
All
let's
right,
launch it.
One nuke. Who are you even gonna launch a nuke at?
Egypt.
Egypt? Why Egypt?
Because they have pyramids, and I want them here.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But then that would destroy the pyramids. How would that help?
Well, I just want to look at them.
Well, I'm not letting you nuke Egypt.
Okay, what if we launched a nuke at the ocean?
Okay, yeah, sure. North Korea does that all the time.
No, that sounds stupid if everyone else does it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the one place I want to nuke.
Where?
The North Pole.
What? The North Pole? Why?
Because Santa Claus did not give me what I wanted for Christmas, so I'm gonna nuke the North Pole.
Me too, dude. He hasn't given me anything since my mom died.
What? That's messed up.
I know, right?
Well, it's not important.
I'm gonna nuke the North Pole. I'm gonna nuke the North Pole. Okay.
Do it, dude.
All right,
Santa's a dude.
Yeah, Santa's idiot. All right, Cody, what's the first code?
0, 4, 0, 1. The North Pole, Junior.
Yeah, he's being rude to Joseph. He's rude to me.
Yeah, dude.
5, 9, 3, 4.
Yeah. All right, now what?
Just pull the trigger.
Okay.
Breaking news, Mika! The United States has launched a nuclear missile at the North Pole, killing thousands of endangered animals, Mika. It's not clear why anyone in their right mind would do this, but whoever did it is extremely stupid, Mika.
No. God, that news anchor has a rockin' body.
Oh, yeah, because you can see through his clothes.
Yeah, I can. But are you happy, Junior? You killed thousands of endangered animals and polar bears.
Well, I also killed Santa and his stupid elves.
Yeah, take that, Santa.
Yeah, take that, Santa. Didn't give me a Frisbee for Christmas like I wanted.
Right.
Yeah, you really showed Santa.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna launch one more nuke.
No, Junior, one more nuke, and at who?
The news place, because they called me stupid for launching that nuke.
What, Junior, no, it was stupid that you launched the nuke.
Okay, now I want to launch 2 more.
2?
Yeah, because I want to launch one at your house because you called me stupid too.
Junior, you can't launch nukes at everybody who called you stupid.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
I'm taking away the nuclear launch code.
Well, I memorized them.
Oh, really? What are they?
Well, one of them is 1, 2, 3, 4.
But no, it's not, Junior.
Who's that?
No.
Joseph, go answer the door. I'm gonna launch a nuke.
Okay. No, you're not, Junior.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's not.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hello?
Hey, come on, Cody. Let me launch one more nuke.
No, Junior, you're not launching any more nukes.
Just one more nuke.
Please, for Mother Russia.
Ah!
Oh my God, Junior, it's a Russian spy.
This does not belong to you. Give it back to Mother Russia.
No, Junior, whatever you do not give it back to him.
Give it back now.
Okay, I'll give it back.
Junior, you can't give it back to him. If he gets it, everybody in America could die.
Well, he has a gun, Cody.
But Junior, oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, he has a really tiny penis.
What?
He has a really, really tiny penis.
My penis is not tiny. It is the average size.
It's like a micro penis.
It is? It's really tiny?
It is not a micro.
It's like it bends to the left. It's all weird. It's got a weird tiny penis.
That's not a bend.
It's got like a really weird, like crooked, tiny penis.
My penis is not crooked, okay? It is the normal size.
I mean, tiny penis says what?
What?
See,
he got you there, your tiny penis.
Look, I do not have a tiny penis. I will show you.
Good. Thank you, Junior. Shooting him with the pen?
Yeah. Wait, Cody, did he really have a tiny penis?
Oh, no, Junior. It was fucking huge. It was the biggest penis I have ever seen, Junior. I mean, it was everything I could do to restrain myself. It's kind of a waste, actually.
Wow.
God, it was massive.
Who's that?
Junior, if it's another spot, he has a tiny penis.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hey there, little guy. Are your parents home?
Yeah, my dad's upstairs.
Oh, that's just great. Could you get him for me?
I mean, he's kind of busy. I mean, what do you need?
Oh, well, I was just gonna see if he'd seen a Russian spy around here somewhere.
Oh, I saw a Russian spy. I just killed one upstairs.
Oh, of course you did. These kids today in their video games. But no, I'm really looking for a Russian spy walking around with a gun.
Well, I know. I just killed him upstairs with a pin.
Okay. I'm gonna need to come in for a minute.
Wow, you actually killed him?
Yeah, I killed him with that pen. It's a gun.
Oh my God, that's incredible. And that's the nuclear football in the launch codes.
Yeah, I found it in my backyard.
Well, that doesn't belong there. I mean, you kids are heroes.
We're heroes?
Yeah, if this spy had gotten a hold of those nuclear launch codes, he could have killed everybody in America.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just too bad that you couldn't stop him before he nuked the North Pole.
Well, actually, that was me.
Shut up, Junior. Yeah, it's too bad about the North Pole.
Oh, yeah, too bad about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd be so stupid to nuke the North Pole.
Cody, hold on, I'm gonna nuke one more person.
Stop, Junior, no. Junior.
What?
He has a really tiny penis.
Wait, what?
What's that now?
At Southern Company, we know the right solutions start with the right questions. How do we deliver reliable energy and overcome unpredictable challenges? How do we get to net zero carbon emissions and ensure communities thrive? How do we deliver affordable energy today and tomorrow? Southern Company, building the future of energy.
107.7 WIVK, it's time for You Choose the News. We got 3 headlines this morning. A grown man got a DUI on a Power Wheel. A dog snuck into a heavy metal show and watched the whole thing. And 2 road ragers spray painted each other's faces. Appreciate the text votes this morning. What story we got to do today?
Power wheels. Power wheels.
Was that the jingle back in the day? Oh, we weren't cool enough to have Power Wheels.
Really?
Oh, no.
Power wheels.
Remember, Nancy?
Power wheels.
We grew up with bronze spoons in our mouths. So we had plastic spoons. Yeah, okay.
Don't you remember? It was on the commercial.
Do you remember? This happened in Indiana. 51-year-old man. His name is John. He was arrested for driving under the influence at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night in a Power Wheel. You want to guess what kind of Power Wheel vehicle
I bet it was a Jeep.
It was a Jeep, Nancy. We have audio of the incident. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if anybody ducked him while he was out.
Now, police say it was hard to see this Power Wheel because, first of all, it was 9 o'clock at night. It didn't have any lights or reflectors, so it was not street legal. And he was arrested. He failed a sobriety test, and they tested him at the hospital, and he had meth in his system. That's what you get for messing around.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, the wheels are plastic on those?
Yes, they are.
So, like, how do you even, you know...
You don't? How do you get on it?
Man,
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how do you actually hit the pedals? Because I've tried to drive my kids when they were little, and it's tragic.
What do they go, about a maximum of 3 miles an hour or something?
Maybe.
Is there a special, like, button you could push for them to go faster? Isn't there, like, secret gears?
Like a governor?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm glad it was fully charged for him.
No, I'm hoping it wasn't. Hang on, what would that sound like? I've got audio of that, too. Hang on a second. Hang on.
I wonder if it was like the John Deere Jeep or the pink Power Wheels Jeep. Did he steal it from his son or his daughter?
Yes, exactly. Who did he take? Oh, yeah. Whose Jeep has a broken transmission now that Daddy wanted to go for a ride? That can't be good. And that is You Choose the News.
We're all juggling life, a career, and trying to build a little bit of wealth. The Brown Ambition podcast with host Mandy and Tiffany, the budget Budgetnista, can help.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to tell you what I would do, which is I ain't falling for bankruptcy. Unless I owed $1 million, something crazy, then I'm like, that makes sense. People be filing for bankruptcy for some old $10,000. No, there are other alternatives to filing for bankruptcy that won't curtail your ability to make money. You want to know some of them? Here you go. There's credit counseling.
Brown Ambition.
Wherever you listen.
You love Lala Kent on Vanderpump Rules. Now get to know her on Give Them Lala.
I used to be so down with dudes giving me pet names right off the bat. The second a dude, I first meet him and he calls me baby, I'm like, and we're done here. Goodbye.
Really?
Yeah, don't call me babe, baby, boo, bye.
Interesting. That's
But
a big
I
red
can call
flag.
them boo because I call everybody boo.
What if that's their excuse? That's funny.
No, you don't. You're a man. You move different than me.
Watch what Lala is talking about on YouTube or search for Give Them Lala wherever you listen.
I got Misty listening to that song. You know, as I remember, Misty really never did have very good taste in music. That's really why I dumped her anyway.
This is the soundtrack to your life. So whether it's a training montage or a love scene,
quiet, please.
You pick the song. We just play the ads. Self Radio.
So your bag's backed up against the wall, and the bandwagon's falling right off. And you're hearing all the talk about maybe you should think about what you're gonna do if it don't work out. It ain't about if it makes sense, 'cause if the boot do it don't fit. As far as I can see, there ain't no way to be somebody if you just gon' quit. So if you got a fire, don't lose it. If you gotta do it, die, dream, do it. If you got something to prove, go on and prove it. Don't let nobody clip your wings. Keep your head down, keep on the blinders. Tune out the doubters and all the closed minders. If it's in your blood, falling down ain't enough to change who you were born to be. Getting back up, that's the only backup plan you need.
Life's got a lot of sticks and stones, and a blade that'll cut you to the bone. But if you're doing what you love and it kills you, well, you can live with that all day long. So if you got a fire, don't lose it. If you gotta do or die, dream, do it. If you got something to prove, go on and prove it. Don't let nobody clip your wings. Keep your head down, keep on the blinders. Tune out the doubters and all the closed minders. If it's in your blood, falling down ain't enough to change who you were born to be. Getting back up, that's the only backup plan you need.
So if you got a fire, don't lose it. If you gotta do it, die, dream, do it.
If you got something to prove, go on and prove it. Don't let nobody clip your wings.
Keep your head down, keep on the blinders. Tune out the doubters and all the closed minders.
If it's in your blood, falling down ain't enough to change who you were born to be. And getting back up, that's the only backup plan you need.
Yeah, get
Me and my cousin Lindell got lost hunting coon in the Carolina mountains, somewhere outside of Boone. We were just about to panic when old Lindell saw the sign, said, "Come on in, the whiskey's fine." That old shack looked abandoned, roof all falling in, just some petrified planks and some rusty old tin. We both liked to craft our britches when a voice from inside yelled, "Come on in, the whiskey's fine." Then those swinging doors opened, he staggered out on the porch, dressed just like Davy Crockett, beard clear down to the floor. He said, "The band's drunk, the beer's skunk, we ain't got no wine, but come on in, the whiskey's fine." We peeked in over his shoulder, and the first thing that we saw was a boy picking a banjo in a pair of overalls. He said that boy's half crazy, plays the same song all the time, but hey, come on in, the whiskey's fine. The food will make you sick, the air will make you choke, the waitress ain't working and the jukebox is broke. He said the band's drunk, the beer's skunk, we ain't got no wine, but come on in, the whiskey's fine. He said the pinballs won't roll, the pool table rocks, and it's hotter than two rats in heat inside an old sock. I wouldn't drink the water, it tastes like turpentine. We're way overpriced and a little hard to find. The band's drunk, the beer's skunk, we ain't got no wine, but come on in, the whiskey's fine. Y'all come on in, the whiskey's fine. Y'all come on in, oh, the whiskey's fine. So fine.
Fire one up and sit back. Time to relax and listen to some commercialism.
Wake up in the morning, drop a big old log out here. You ain't got time for nothing fruity like a jog. Marry a fat bitch and die working like a dog. Cowboys in the heartland, bankers in the city. We love cars, guns, and big old plastic titties. Let's grab a case of Pisswasser and drink for the USA. Hey neighbors, I'm sorry, we're partying real butch. You ought to speak English if you like it here so much. Not Spanish or Chinese or British. They're fucking Dutch. Fuck the Dutch. I said, yeah, we're gonna keep them illegals out. Guns and Pisswasser. Yeah, that's what a party's all about. Getting real drunk, puking face down. Billy and a Bobby, about every kid in town. Drinking Pisswasser, fighting, getting real shit-faced tonight. Yeah, I'm a patriotic American. That's my national right. Pisswasser.
Grosser, German fighting lager for export only.
South Radio
is #1. Because you're #1.
You deserve the best.
And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Well, I ran in the field at the dispensary. He rode his ATV in from Punxsutawney. Before he couldn't sleep, but now he's counting sheep. We gotta get him up for the party. You know, his wife, Phyllis, is a sweet woodchuck. She gives Phil a grin every time they what? When his groundhog isn't clear, she helps him when he's stuck. To say there is no shadow with some luck. Wake up, Phil! 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 Now prognostication is Phil's vocation, as he's held up high for the entire nation. No water at night to prevent urination. The inner circle reveals the big prediction. Wake up, Phil! 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 Wake 'em up! Now Phil's on his way out to Gobbler's Knob. He better not sleep through his one and only job. Between here and the library, probably passed out like a log. We gotta make some noise to wake the groundhog. Wake up, Phil! 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 Whoa, wake up, Phil! Whoa, wake up, Phil! Whoa, wake up, Phil! Met a man wearing a t-shirt said Virginia's for lovers. Had a Bible in his left hand and a bottle in the other. He said all you're really given is the sunshine in your name. We both started laughing when the sky started to rain. Get along